some cards. Okay, I split the deck. Oh my gosh. You're the second. Actually, I think Virgo kind of got this, but yeah, it was Virgo and Aquarius. You guys had it too. Unconditional love and romance. Listen, I don't care what deck I use. These decks are huge. Your love energy is so thick. You guys are going to be so in love. It's like, wow. Anyway, all right. So you did have a card that came out that is not necessarily the best, though. You had, I never say this, pillory, maybe that's the word. And it talks about either abuse that you've experienced, humiliation, or someone is basically may have gotten caught in doing something. That is something that I feel like you're going to experience here, or maybe you got caught. Okay, but let's go ahead. Let's get into the reading. Let's see what's coming out here for Taurus. Okay, your cards are definitely not trying to come out. Let's see. There we go. There we go. All right. At the bottom of the deck, you have very likely. It's kind of open. We'll see what that means. Very likely. I'm not going to lie. I really don't want to use this card because to me, this really just talks about you tuning up something within yourself, basically. So this is kind of like, I want to look good. I want to dress good. I want to feel good. That's what I'm getting off of this steel card. But steel talks about something isn't moving. But I feel like it's for your own good. I hate that. I'm sorry. Don't come for me, but I'm just saying what's here. I know how it works. And anytime you see steel and refinement, it talks about something isn't moving along because it is for your betterment. Ultimate good. I'm sorry, I'm not the one. Okay. It's all about the cosmos and the planetary positions. That's the reason why it comes out. Okay. So that is something that I'm saying. Now you have another card here. Yes, you do have the Three of Swords. That's technically what the Three of Swords is. It talks about heartbreak. Steel is healing too. I'm just going to tell you that. Remember, we saw pillory, where someone either A, got humiliated, caught, or there was a fault that was found, like someone was accusing someone of something. And I don't know, looking at this, somebody found something out. Now, let's say this has nothing to do with another person. Let's say this has nothing to do with another person. It's like, it's just you, right? This is just a feeling of unhappiness and hopelessness. Like, that's what this really is. And it could come from the fact that you feel like you're stuck. Still means like nothing is moving for me. And some of you are in this energy of just feeling sorrow, like hopeless, like nothing is going to come out of this. Like I'm not going to come out of this. It's this energy of just problems after problems after problems after problems. You want to know the reason why I'm drilling this in? Because I can't wait to show you what's next. Because there's one thing about life that we are certain of is change. And sometimes it's the way you view things and your perspective. Now, yes, some of you have been in this energy of heartbreak because of being disappointed in other people from letting you down. But for other things, it could be just the fact that you feel like you're just stuck in life. Now, let me show you the next card. Oh no, this is my hell card. I've always used this as that word, is hell. This is how I know mostly. I can always tell what the person are going through when I do personal readings. Always, right? But this is coming out of a situation that you either been in a very long time or you've recently you've recently experienced. It has been so transformational for you. You're like, I've never been in a situation like that. I've never experienced that. I've never had these feelings or this thought or these experiences. I've never experienced this before. And then here it is. You're up out of it. You come out of a situation, you have been rebirthed, you have been resurrected. For a lot of you, you felt dead. A lot of you, you didn't want to be here because it was so hard and difficult for you. Oh, yeah. But the Phoenix is overcoming, baby. And that is it. That's all you have to remember. It is overcoming issues and problems that have been really severe. Let's get your last card. So I do see that there's going to be some kind of excitement, passion, change. Listen, there it is right there. Always can tell. Spirit does not want to ignore the fact of what you've been through. No. That's the whole reason for comfort. The Bible talks about that. Okay, being a friend at the right time, comforting. So when you've experienced this, you don't want to come to Tarot and hear how, oh, you're gonna get married, and you're gonna have this, and you're gonna have that, and you're gonna be like, what the fuck? That ain't me. That's not happening to me. Okay. So when you look at these cards and you see what you go through, and Spirit intentionally hones in on your energy and say, yes, you've been through this. Yes, you've been through hell, but you're coming out of that. That is for you today. And your whole energy, your attitude is going to change because excitement and passion is here. So it's not just in your head. It's not just, it's circumstantial. That means your circumstances are changing. Things in life are changing for you. And it's very likely to happen. Okay? It's a healing process that a lot of you you're going to have to go through here. Let's get it. Let's get it. We're going to see what you guys experience. We're going to see what's happening here with you. We're going to get into your tarot. One thing that I will tell you, people who are on tarot, most of the people, the viewers that's on tarot, I feel like they like illusions. That's one thing that I've learned. It's been a very hard experience for me, or reality for me to face, that most people just like to hear the good stuff. They really do. You know, and I'm a hardcore reader. Most people, you know, like to hear the fluff, and that's just not what this is about. They'll come to me if they're having problems, though. They'll come to me if they have problems. And I tell you guys all the time, I'm not the mammy. Never have been, and never will be. Sometimes I know who's emailing because they're panicky, and they could have a long time ago, because I saw that they tried to get a reading a long time ago. I don't answer, because some things could have been avoided. I am hardcore. The universe is not sentimental. I'm going to be the first person to tell you that. The universe is not sentimental. It's either you get it or you don't. Period. And I'm the person, I'm like that. I was born that way. It's black and white for me. You may have a little gray in the middle, but it is or it ain't. Okay? That's just how it works. And with this one, this is a very encouraging reading, because some of y'all are really going through some shit. Okay? Ain't got time to be talking about how somebody gonna bring you flowers and take you on some fucking trips. Okay? Because some of y'all ain't at that place right now. First card coming out here is the Two of Swords. Two of Swords is almost the same thing. You notice that you got the wings coming up from above. So here, there is some refinement. There has been refinement. So a lot of what you've experienced has been trying to get you to be at a certain place. It's trying to get you to see something, because for a lot of you here, you've been avoiding seeing something. Not everybody, but for some of you, you've been avoiding seeing something about yourself, about you, your family. And when you go through the fire, it's like a fire lit up under your ass. You have to move. You have to change into something else. You're going to be refined. That's how diamonds are formed, under pressure. Okay? So I feel like it's something that you haven't been able to see. So yes, you've been refined. Let's go ahead. Let's see what's coming out here for you. going on with this broken heart? Oh, let's see. Oh, yeah. Some of you have been in committed relationships, and so a lot of you are feeling like a fool right now. Here with the fool card, a lot of you guys are feeling like a fool right now for whatever reason. I don't know. You feel tired, feel drained. You feel like a fool. Some of you are kind of like, I shouldn't have even taken that risk on this person. I should have listened to myself and not have even taken a risk on them. Because I feel like a lot of you were in relationships here with the Hierophant. It could have been a long term, or it could have just been some type of partnership you were in with somebody, but I do feel like it was interference. Some of you, this is your friends. I've said this before. I feel like it's your friends. And again, I'm still going to say, and I think I said this, I remember the first time I said it, it could be people that you are around that is wanting your person. It's a salutary energy here. Taurus is always known to be beautiful and smelling good and looking good and all of that. And people, friends, sometimes even your family members, okay, sitting here watching you, okay, and want to humiliate. Let's go back. Remember, we saw pillory. Remember, that was the card that first came out. Pillory. Want to see you humiliated. Is that right? Humiliated. They want to see that. So keeping secrets, that's something that they love to know about you. Oh, I know what's going on with Taurus. Okay. Because Taurus looks good, they smell good, they got their shit together. I just love that. I'm telling you, this is what I'm saying. But in other aspects, it's just someone that you're dating, someone that you're just dealing with. Okay. And you feel humiliated. Oh, I done told people about you. You done met my friends, three of cups. You done met my friends. You done met my family. And then you do this to me. Okay. That's what I'm saying. I feel like some of the Tauruses here with the Three of Cups, some of you don't have support. You don't have any friends. Again, remember when I said you feel hopeless. Maybe you don't have anybody to talk to. Maybe you don't have, maybe before you used to have someone to talk to and they're not in your life anymore. Let's get Phoenix. That technically wasn't supposed to come out, so I'm going to get two more. And I'll just read that in a minute. Wow, you guys always get extra cards. All right, let's see. Nine of Wands, Queen of Wands, Hermit, Judgment. Oh, when I tell you, listen, this is a resurrection. This is the rebirth of you. Ashes is being, something was destroyed. We're talking about you feel like you have been brought down to nothing for some of you. Okay. And I will say, if this has something to do with a past person, they have burned something down and then want to resurrect something with you. They've burned something down and want to resurrect something with you. And you're like, but babe, you got somebody else. But you have somebody else. And like I said before, you see it all up in your reading. The person is still in their reading, hanging around. That's what this looks like. Remember, this is a sabotatory energy here. Someone is trying to sabotage, and I'm not saying sabotage your success. Like if you are fated to succeed, ain't nobody gonna do nothing about that. But again, when it comes down to relationship, remember, it takes you and that person. That person has to stand on their square. I'm not going to allow anyone to come in and take what's mine, or take what belongs to her or him. That they have to be the same way. But looking at this, that's what I'm still seeing. There's someone from your past that wants to come in, take action with you, but I'm just not seeing it. You have two people from your past, actually. Can I tell you that? You got two people from your past. One person in particular who really likes you, or maybe they know of you, okay, who I feel like is going to be taking action towards you pretty soon. And then you got another person here who may be just calling texting and stuff like that, I don't feel like you're going to be paying attention to them at all, to be completely honest with you. I really don't. I don't feel like you're going to take this person seriously. They're trying to resurrect something that's dead, dead. Like it's been gone and long and gone. Like it's just over. But there is someone here that you're going to just completely fall over in love with. And I still see it, I always see it, because this is not going to be a dream. This is going to be a wish fulfillment for you here with the star card. This is what you've been praying about. And I do see that person here. You got the 9 of Wands. Remember, we talked about that before, that hopelessness. This is what this means. These are thought forms. These are negative conditions, whatever that is. You have persevered, but it has kind of dampened your spirit. I'm glad that this card came out, because we're about to get to the next card, which says the opposite. Whatever you guys have been going through that's been hovering over you in some kind of way is damping your spirit, gave you the sense of hopelessness, gave you the sense of heartache and all of that for whatever reason. You guys, it's, you're afflicted for whatever reason, right? The next one is what? Excitement. Now you have something, you're happy to wake up. It's the complete opposite of what you've been experiencing. Let's get it. This is going to be for Taurus. You're going to get your vitality back. Even your physical health. Can I say that? For some of you, it's been your physical. Speaking of which, this literally just fell. 4 of Wands doesn't talk about that, but the person is laying in bed. This feels like physical health to me. Yeah, home, rest. Did you guys get put on? I mean, that could be house arrest, but it's hitting the dynamic, so it's not. I mean, it could be though. Like some of you guys are house arrest. But anyway, the Judgment card is behind her. If you notice, this is always on the Judgment card, right? So it talks about a death energy, but to me, it's hitting excitement. That means that this is going to be whatever you guys have been feeling physically. It could have been just, again, where depression, sadness is feeling the hopelessness, and it could be a physical thing, right? Your physical health is going to return. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's keep going. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Woo! There it is. 10 of Swords. Your problems are going to be over with. I just used this example for Virgo before I started here. Remember, there's a home here. There's a house here. It's that type of thing. And there's swords hitting the house. Most people in your neighborhood have the slightest idea of what you've experienced. They don't know what you've been through, but you know, right? You know exactly. Look at all the critters coming out of, ooh, baby, honey, I get why they did this deck now. Okay. Look at all the critters coming out of that house. But who's driving them out? Anytime you see a Judgment energy, it talks about the universe. It talks about the divine universe, the order and the law. And when you look at this, they're coming out, baby. It's time. 10s are endings to what? Trials, suffering, and hardship. Okay? That is what you're walking away from. Here with the 8 of Cups, that is what you're walking away from. For a lot of you, it is just this unfulfillment. Remember, what's the opposite of excitement? Unhappiness. This is the reason why there's blue here. Loneliness, depressed, feeling secluded from the rest of the world, detached. No one understands you. That's the reason why the excitement is there, because now people understand you. Or you have someone who understands, at least. Here it is. King of Cups. A loving individual. And that's a part of that dream here with the Star card. Okay? I feel like very likely Something is going to happen before the end of the year for you. It could definitely be healing on multiple levels: physical, mental, spiritually. Something is going to happen. Yeah, something. I feel like something is definitely going to happen here. Maybe before, right after, like at the end of winter. So it's like the beginning of spring, or during this time, there's going to be a healing process for you. Let's get your last few cards for today. This is going to be for Taurus. Got a breakthrough here with the Tower at the bottom of the deck. You have the Knight of Cups, very much romantic energy. Some of you are definitely dealing with either a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, totally see it, Virgo here. There's a breakthrough moment here, especially when it comes down to spirituality. Oh my gosh. Insight, something that you see, something that you're going to find out here, or something that the spirit world makes known to you, I feel. But I also see if there's a hidden person, if there's someone here that likes you, or someone has been around, they're going to be revealed. Like someone is going to express themselves here. Okay. Oh, it's so much I could tell. It's so much I could tell off these reads. But that's what I have for you guys. Right now, this is at the bottom of the deck. I've been doing this all morning. Whatever ends up at the bottom after I pull is a Tower. Yes. Shakeups. You guys got this. Okay. Feeling uncertain, unsteady, hurt. You want something to end, and this is a breakthrough for you. We see it here. We know that it's happening here. We know that you're going to rise above it. So that's what I have for you here, Taurus. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. I appreciate you guys with all of my heart. If you guys are interested in a personal reading, all of that is down below. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you back here tomorrow morning. Bye, guys. Love you.